Honorable Minister Venkaiah ji, President CREDAI Mr. Shekhar Reddy, President-elect Mr. Geetambar Anand, dignitaries on dais, off dais, and friends. Venkaiah ji, last conclave, you were here, and Geetambar. And when you attended this, we showed our frustration. And we told you, of course, then the Honorable Minister was also sharing the dais. And we told you how frustrated we are. And we also want to tell this again and again. Sir, we are not the people who corrupt the system. We are victims and not beneficiaries of this system. Sir, we hate when somebody demands illegitimate things for our legitimate work. This situation needs to change. And sir, when we realized that change is coming, so first thing I did, I changed myself. Now sir, 20 साल देश के लिए जीना है. Sir, last time I had said, भरी धूप में अंधेरा छाया. And I will not recite the whole thing, but I said that अब भ्रष्टाचार का जोहार कर, केसरिया कर, केसरिया कर. अब मैं कहता हूं, बादल छटे, उजियारा आया. देश के लिए जीने का निर्धार कर, भ्रष्टाचार का जोहार कर, केसरिया कर, केसरिया कर. Sir, I was member of Urban Infrastructure Committee on Planning Commission and very closely worked with that unit as well as UD, and being very serious student of urban science, we could identify the roadblocks. And now when we are talking of housing for all by 2022, which in itself is a very big challenge, because if it is to be true, then we are talking of around 30 lakh crore in infrastructure and 25 lakh crore investment in housing. And supposedly that resource is available. What about the physical and human resource? That again is a challenge. So sir, today I am not here to submit what reforms and what action points. We of course have a 5-point reform and 10-point action plan. For that, I have already requested you now. So we need an offsite with you, because a thorough research will be presented to you with solution, and we'll like to sit with you and your department where we can actually work out a bar chart and see what we can do, accomplish in this 4.5 years by 2022, 25 and 30. So I think CREDAI will like to work with you in achieving our objectives. Now, when we descend in Mumbai in a plane and we see slums, who is responsible? Urban Development Department. When some mohalla in some city doesn't get adequate infrastructure and comfort, and a particular community blames, and maybe its outcome is somebody joining some terror outfit, who is responsible? Urban development. If a person travels 40% of his time or her time to workplace and back home, and has psychosomatic issues, family issues, issues with children, he cannot look after them or give sanskar, Who is responsible? Urban Development Department. When there are crimes in urban areas, and especially crimes committed by homeless or those who do not have security because they are not having their own home and they are not responsible to society. Who is responsible? Urban Development Department. Sir, and as a serious student, I personally feel, and with responsibility I say, after Prime Minister, if there is any second ministry which is most important in this country is Urban Development Department. And this is not because you are here. So I got frustrated. I got frustrated when instead of focusing on very important issues in past, because I am coming to Delhi to ministry for last 30 years now, the Department of Urban Development would concentrate on DDA, allotment of bungalows to minister, Jain and RUM scheme, RAY scheme. Sir, you are the person or the ministry which generates 65% of GDP. We are now growing at 1% per annum in population in urban area. China grows at more than 2%. Other developing countries also grow at more than 2%. If we have to achieve the dream our Honorable Prime Minister speaks of, and your government speaks of, then we are talking of intensive urbanization. Sir, poor people migrating from village to cities is matter of celebration. Now, we fail in our duties if we do not provide adequate employment opportunity and quality life to them. What is the responsibility of cities? To create employment and to generate revenue for state and government, central government. Now, such an important task, and now with this kind of growth expected, and we are talking of 65% population below 35, and Honorable Prime Minister has been talking about it and employment generation for them, I think we have immense responsibility bestowed upon us. And we need to work at speed of thought. Every day, we have to work with 1,000 hands and discharge the output. Otherwise, we will fail in our duties. And therefore, sir, I always tell this to my developers. Our role is not limited to building few houses. We are nation builders. And sir, these developers are architects, chartered accountants, engineers, qualified manpower who want to do this business generations on generations. And very knowledgeable because of their exposure. Sir, we pledge ourselves to nation building. But we desire one thing from you. Sir, we want you with us, standing by us, defending us when our image is marred. Don't we? Sir, we are people who want to do responsible business. And as I told, we need level playing field. We need support. We need to remove hurdles. We need to remove human contact from the process of approval and other systems. Sir, when people make noise, and especially you are worried about consumers. Yes, sir, we cannot do our business if consumers are unhappy. Our business is depending on consumer satisfaction and mouth of word publicity. But are we the only responsible agency for this? When Noida works stop for some High Court order, when Gurgaon works stop for some High Court order, did we get adequate support and explanation to people at large that look, Developer is not responsible. There is a system we'll have to deal with, don't we? And this is what we need, sir. Sir, we will not be able to carry out our businesses if we spoil our reputation. सर, आप हमें इज्जत दीजिए और फिर देखिए हम क्या करते हैं देश के लिए. सर, दो इशू जो अभी बहुत ज़्यादा माने रखते हैं, ये कंज्यूमर प्रोटेक्शन के लिए जो राज्यसभा में बिल आया हुआ है ऑलरेडी, और जो पेश हुआ था और जिसका नाम मैंने रखा था रियल एस्टेट डेवलपर्स हरेसमेंट एंड प्रमोशन ऑफ करप्शन बिल. अभी कुछ दिनों पहले आपके मिनिस्ट्री को हमने प्रेजेंटेशन दिया एंड वी हैव मॉडिफाइड दैट बिल एंड फॉर्चुनेटली सर योर ऑफिसर्स as well as consumers representative all agreed with our draft, and we have named it Real Estate Developers Regulation and Facilitation Bill. This is what we require, sir. We require regulator, but we require facilitator. We require a ombudsman where we can also put up our grievances, where all stakeholders are made responsible, and this is what we require, sir. Sir, I carried out an exercise that all the environment permissions given in 6 important states, we created a comprehensive list. And what we found, that there is not a single condition which cannot be complied at the level of corporation or planning authority. Then why all this fuss? Investment of lakhs of crore is stuck. Therefore, we need your intervention. And as Gitambar rightly said, you are our father, you are our parent. You need to redress our issues. Similar issues are with aviation. So I am not going to now deliberate more. I will only say, sir, we need your ministry, your self-support. And of course, we need you to interact with us. We will be with you in achieving the goals we desired. With this, few lines. सम्यक हो आजीविका, सकारात्मक हो तालिका. Balance sheet should be positive. Earning should be with equanimity. भारत सोने की चिड़िया. Thank you.